goalkeeping from McGovern under pressure.
Mickey, congratulations, a new deal until 2023. How does it feel to have the contract all signed and sealed?
Yeah, it's nice from a personal point of view to get things all wrapped up. It's good to have that little bit of security in terms of your future and you know where you are going to be. And I'm really happy to sign it.
Yeah, it's obviously been a strange year for everybody in terms of the pandemic, Project Restart and everything like that, but how the team has adapted to the difficult circumstances, how pleased are you from that perspective?
Yeah, I think with the pandemic, people in general have had to adapt, and I feel us as players and the people in the backroom staff have adapted really well. And you know, our job is to win football matches and try and be successful. And so far this season, it's gone really well, and I'm really pleased with how it's gone.
And with you being the age that you are now, are you sort of looking ahead in terms of post-playing days, looking to potentially get into coaching? And is that sort of an element you're going to incorporate in this new deal potentially?
I don't know. First and foremost, I'm just concentrating on playing and trying to do my best every day in training. So, you know I can't play forever, and I know that I have to do something after football. Coaching is something that might be a possibility down the line. I've done my B licence recently and finished that, and I enjoyed doing that. But as I say, you have to do something, but you just don't know in the future. It's football and life in general. You make plans, and then these plans never really come to fruition, so we just have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah, given the quick turnaround between games, that's obviously put a lot of demands on a lot of the players in terms of our fitness levels, and we've had a lot of injuries, and that's meant our strength and depth has have to come into play quite a bit, and obviously you've featured for quite a bit as well, so you must be pleased with your involvement in the team this season. Yeah,
it's nice to come into the team when Tim was injured and contribute towards some wins and get some game time from a personal point of view. But the main thing was that I was able to come in and help the boys win the games, and because ultimately the team is the most important thing, and we want to be successful, we want to get back to the Premier League, and it was nice to be involved whilst playing at that time.
Yeah, talking of the team being the most important thing, one key element behind that is the competition we've got for places, and in the goalkeeper position at the minute we've got plenty of that with the introduction of Oyen as well, and a couple of younger lads who have recently signed new deals as well in Archie and Dan. So how would you describe the current goalkeeping dynamic at the club?
Yeah, I think it's a really good mix. Everybody wants to play, but everybody also gets on well, and we're pushing each other every day, whether that to be playing in a team, to get in the squad, things like that. So, and it's also good to have the younger goalkeepers coming through as well. They have really good futures ahead of them, and it's nice to be able to train with them and give little tips and hints wherever you can too.
And being one of the senior guys in the team, how much do you enjoy guiding the likes of Archie, Dan and John McCracken as well? How much do you enjoy guiding them through their time as they spend time with you guys training out on the field?
Yeah, I enjoy that side of things. I like talking about goalkeeping, and I've done it all my days, and I have a passion for it, so it's nice to be able to pass on little snippets of information which I think might benefit them and try and improve them, because they're all good boys and they want to get better, and if they continue their development and they stay clear of injuries, there's no reason why they can't all have very good careers.
And we mentioned previously, Oyen Neeland obviously came in January. How has he settled into the team for you?
Yeah, he seems to have settled in really well in the dressing room. Unfortunately, I've been injured and haven't had the chance really to train with him at all. So hopefully I'm back from injury quite soon and we can get back out in the pitch together.
Yeah, just on that injury, just give us an insight into that, how it came about and what your recovery is looking like at the minute.
So I ruptured my tendon in my hamstring in the game against Queen's Park Rangers. I had an operation shortly after it, and everything has gone really well since then. The operation was a success, and the rehab's been very successful as well. So I should be back training next week, hopefully. All things going well this week, and I'm pleased with how it's gone, and I don't envisage any problems.
And what's the support been like from the club and the backroom staff here? I'm sure they've helped you every step of the way, haven't they?
Yeah, they have. We've got a really good medical department. It's been a new feeling for me because really throughout my career I've never really had an injury, so I've been fortunate in those terms. But as you said earlier on, you just have to adapt, and there's good people looking after me, so I appreciate that.
Was that a concern when the injury came about? Because obviously it's quite a serious injury, and with you being 36 years of age, was there a concern that potentially you might not play again?
No, I don't think it was ever that type of injury. It was never that bad. I had two options, whether one to have surgery or two to manage it conservatively. But with the surgery option, it gives you a lot more certainty that you won't get recurring hamstring problems in the future. So that was the route I went down, and it's never one. It is a sort of a bigger injury, but it's not one of them type of injuries that would end your career.